President Trump predicting more vote count chaos in today's caucuses. And Nevada Democrats think he might be right. The state party abandoning plans to use a Google app to report results. But is their last minute change enough to prevent another disaster like what happened in Iowa? Here to discuss is former Attorney General of Nevada and Trump chair in that state, Adam Laxalt. Adam, thank you very much for being here this morning. Really, really appreciate it. So when you look across the aisle at Democrats in Nevada, they've scrapped the Google app. They're going to call in, but they've got early voters that are going to be on iPads. What's your prediction of whether they can actually get the vote counted?
Well, I think my first prediction is that, like the last few days, that we are going to come out victorious from this week and from today. The president is doing very well here. And as we know, there's been a little chaos between Iowa and New Hampshire. And they've tried to shuffle the decks here to try to make sure they get the vote counted. And late last night, they said they weren't sure that we'd have results tonight. I know they're working hard on it. There's a lot on the line. So, if I had to predict, I think they're going to get it right. But it could be interesting.
Adam, speak to the critique the president makes. Hey, they want government-run health care. They want to control our economy through things like the Green New Deal. Yet when it comes to something as simple as registering their own voters, bringing them up and counting them, can't seem to make that happen. I know it's not apples to apples, but isn't it a demonstration of how the limits of how much you can control the outcome of things?
Well, look, I think it's a perfect example here out in the West. One of the unifying things is we do not want government controlling our lives. And so this is a perfect example of such a small task they can't do well. And it's why, I think your viewers know Bernie Sanders is likely to win our state today. Mm-hmm. And can you imagine how off-pitch he is, where not only the national economy, but here in Nevada, our economy is absolutely booming. We've been one of the roaring states, minus, of course, the Great Recession, for a couple decades now. And so this guy says he wants to overthrow our entire system. I think he's not going to fly here, which is why I think that the president is going to be able to win Nevada ultimately. We know it was an incredibly close race here in Nevada in 2016. And fortunately, a lot of things have changed that I think are going to allow us to win our great state. Yeah,
socialism is a tough message to an audience that's skeptical of big government. I got to get your answer to this last question real quick. You're a Navy vet, Iraq War veteran. Thank you for your service. You've seen, as many have, a deal reached with the Taliban. There's now a 7-day, what they're hoping will be a pause in violence to demonstrate good faith. Are you optimistic that we get a good outcome in Afghanistan?
Well, look, these are tough battles. We've been in them a long time, both in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I think people have been war-weary for a long time. And I really applaud the administration for making the effort. Of course, we have to be skeptical. And this is a very tough area of the world, an area where we've had a lot of terrorism that is able to incubate and be spread around the world. But I'm encouraged. I'm certainly happy that they're trying. And I think Nevadans and Americans have to be rejoicing that we're going to make the effort. Now, I don't think they're going to do what the Obama administration did and just pull out so that they can make sure that they have a political statement. They're going to do this the right way, and they're going to try to make sure the conditions are in place.
It's got to be conditions. Absolutely. All right, Adam Laxalt, we got to leave it right there. Thank you for your time. More Fox and Friends on Just the Other Side.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.